On this episode of Amuse My Bouche,
Kaylee shows why she's the best food fan ever.
That was cake! Jamie shares her go-to girl dinner menu.
Girl dinner is not a curated on purpose meal. It's Friday night, you haven't shopped in a week, What are you gonna eat?
Later, we interview comedian and viral sensation Josh Nasar.
And he's in his car!
The scene of the stardom.
But things take a dark turn when Jamie goes a little too far, per usual.
So I guess my goal by the end of the interview is to break you.
Get him to crack.
Now that's what I've been going through. That's what I've been going through for the last 20 minutes.
Is that hard for you?
Yes. I could definitely say something, but I'm not going to.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Amuse My Bouche here at YumCrunch. We're
happening?
so happy to have you.
Episode 5.
Episode 5, the show where we give hot takes and, hotter people hosting. Hit me up.
Yeah.
But, we're here today with Jamie, Bouche on the ground.
And I'm Kaylee, the Bouche in the clouds.
I want to know more about, what is casual food culture. Can you tell us?
Girl, let's talk about it. Well, first of all, Netflix started with Chef's Table, right?
Right.
I mean, it is perfectly curated.
Which
It's
I love.
delicate. It's
Love
beautiful.
Chef's Table.
It's incredible. I
Yeah.
mean, we're doing this. Symphonies in the background. Nancy Silverton is in the bread dough. She's telling you exactly how to make it. It's phenomenal. And then people started doing Chef's Tables from their own home, which I think is hilarious on the TikTok recently.
What?
Yeah, let's play the clip. Stunning.
That's an expensive camera.
I love it.
The hunger to create more unique dishes. No, just when I get hungry.
The polishing of a
Delivery's
straw.
expensive, so that's why I cook.
Let's go.
I mean, he can afford it. Look at that camera. But
beautiful, honestly. Just a single strawberry.
breakfast for one.
Okay, pretty balanced.
Love.
Pretty
I mean, it looked like
balanced.
good toast.
Absolutely. Got some Cocoa Puffs in there for sure.
I love an artistic take on a really basic food.
That's the thing, is like, how can we make these ingredients the most bright and colorful expression of what they were created to be?
Right.
It's so much less about the story of the chefs, I thought, in Chef's Table, and
Yeah.
more so about like the craft of every dish.
Yeah,
This
cinematic.
is very, very similar to that. Yes.
Yeah.
But now the landscape is completely changed.
Right.
Now we've got Cocoa Puffs. Netflix is now doing shows like Is It Cake and
With Mikey Day.
with Mikey Day. Let's roll it.
Johnny. Yes. You pick number 3.
Like a samurai sword.
Looks a little cakeish to me. Also, wait. Yeah. Is that an official term? Cakeish? Yeah, definitely. All right.
It is
it's
now.
Just kind of an instinctual thing. It is.
You sound scared.
You know when like a teacher You know when a teacher
So I've seen every episode of Is It Cake?
Every episode?
Yeah.
Literally, why?
It's one of the worst things about me.
Does he always do it with the samurai? I've never seen it.
No, sometimes it's different objects. Sometimes it's like an axe.
Yes.
That was cake?
Yeah. Some of them are really impressive. But here's my thing about Is It Cake? I understand why we've trended this way. It's very TikTok-y. It's very low, Mikey Day.
Yeah.
God bless him, but it is not a funny show. And
Really?
it is
What is the appeal?
mind-numbingly stupid,
Okay.
but wildly entertaining.
Every episode.
Every episode. Because here's the thing, and also no slight, I could never do any of, even a percentage of as well as any of the contestants on that show. But what's really funny to me is that all of the ones that the show makes, we just saw a clip of ones where the pastry chefs or the chefs have to guess which one is cake, and it's made by the Is It Cake team or whatever, who we never meet. They're just mysterious people who make these cakes. Are always better than the contestants.
I'm sure.
1,000 times
it's
better.
a weird niche to be that good at making a chicken sandwich cake.
Yeah.
That's pretty bizarre. The Nailed It sloth cake video. Have you seen this?
No, this is a show I have not seen.
What?
So, yeah,
Oh, I'm
seen all of
surprised.
Is It Cake, none of this.
None of this. Let's watch it.
Ooh, wait.
That
That's
sloth
the
did
good one?
so much cocaine.
Hot coffee.
Let's remember the sloth coffee cake you were trying to make. And let's see what you did, Larry.
Oh, I'm scared for Larry.
Wait, what? Why was it rainbow? I'm confused. That looks like a spider. So people have, like, we've gone so far the other way where we don't want to see people make good stuff. We want to see people make bad stuff.
We want to see them fail.
Because I feel like Great British Bake Off was, like, in the middle of this, where it's, like, amateurs who aren't, like, professional chefs, but doing really well.
Yes.
And you're, like, rooting for them.
You're rooting for them.
This is, like, amateurs
This
doing
is just
shit.
bad.
Yeah.
This is kids, like, falling, and then we watch videos of them laughing.
Right. It's
you
America's
know?
home funny. Home,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying.
Family videos, right.
Yeah,
but it's real, and we're curating
it
and to make fun of people's skill level.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's like, I could probably make a sloth cake that looks similar to that. So, like, inviting the general public into, you could probably try this, or you could probably do this, or you could make people laugh with how ridiculous your sloth could look in a cake form. I think that's kind of cool, and it's really fun. I mean, people are starting to do, like, food deliveries from the shows that you're watching. So if you're watching the show, you can automatically, like, connect something and then get food delivered to you from watching the show. That's crazy. It's a brilliant idea. I know.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want that sloth cake.
I
would
want
what they make on, like, chef's
under
table.
Any circumstance, yes, but, like, engaging the audience in a more normal way, I think, is a cool direction to go in. But I don't want to scrap Chef's Table, because then you have the Nancy Silvertons of the world, or the Manskys of the world, or the Brendan Collins of the world, where you're like, I want to know what...
It's like art.
It is art.
Yeah.
I want to know.
It's like we want our museums, but we also want our playgrounds.
Brilliant. Done. Enough said. We want our museums and we want the playgrounds.
I'm a genius.
So my current fascination is girl dinner.
I'm glad you brought this up.
Yes, I am freaking thrilled. I can't wait to talk about it.
Girl dinner, man.
Is that all you eat? Is that how you eat? That is currently, like, truly how I eat every meal.
No, same. Girl dinner has always been around, but recently has been blowing up online because people have been posting their girl dinners.
Yes.
Which is just an amalgamation of, like, pretty much any food you have in the house and turning that into your meal. So it doesn't have to be like, you know, I'm going to make a main, a veggie, and a whatever. Right. It's like literally just, I have this, this, and this, and none of them go together, but I'm hungry.
Yes.
So it has a place online, and somebody created this song to go along with it.
Girl dinner, girl dinner.
Pay close attention, because there's a difference between true girl dinner, which is a lot of food, not to be mistaken with what people kind of morphed into girl dinner. Yeah, no. What Goop made, which is 3 green beans and a peanut, and you're like, that's not girl dinner. That's, you need help. But no, and I hope you get it.
You were with you.
No, yeah.
I feel you.
But girl dinner at its core is a lot of food that doesn't go together that you're eating as a meal.
It's amazing.
Let's take a look.
Please.
That's my ideal meal. This is my dinner.
That's my ideal meal.
I call this girl dinner.
Still in the packaging.
Oh, this is a different song.
That was fun. Pickles, salami, guacamole, organic everything, bagel chips. You need a crunch. A girl dinner is not a girl dinner without something crunchy.
You basically need salty. You need salty, sweet, vinegary. This is like a great girl dinner.
Fatty, like a guac is brilliant. Yes. I love what she did there. I could also swap it out for some dark chocolate.
Sure.
Mousse,
yeah, I feel like dessert
cream.
is always part of a girl dinner. It just comes after.
Oh, wow. This is the boy dinner.
This is like what started as an alternative. Was all the boys on TikTok were like, that's girl dinner, here's boy dinner. Yes. Steak, eggs, fireball, milk, question mark?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Are they drinking the fireball with the milk?
That's vile. Girl dinner is better. I feel like I don't know many men who just make themselves a steak. I can tell you that if I'm not there, my boyfriend's eating pure quesadillas.
That's so cute. I date a lot of Tarzan is my type, you know? So it's a lot of steak. It's a lot of steak. It's a lot of eggs. I've seen the glass of cold milk on many occasions.
Well, as many people online know at this point, my boyfriend's a lesbian, so
we love him.
He doesn't eat red meat.
Right. He's a quesadilla kind of guy.
No, yeah. He likes, oysters.
This is the marketing. Check this out. Now freaking Trader Joe's is advertising cute little snacky snacks as girl dinner.
When businesses get on the internet trends.
Smart.
Listen, as the bouche on the ground.
Yeah.
I do appreciate when businesses are self-aware enough to, like, know what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious what they included because I'm curious how accurate it is to a girl dinner. I am seeing some good things. I'm seeing
Chomps.
some
Love
turkey sticks,
those.
some cheese.
Yes.
Here's the fundamental flaw with this is that girl dinner is not a curated on purpose meal. You don't go to the store and pick out a bunch of things that you're like, this is going to be part of my girl dinner. It's Friday night. You haven't shopped in a week. You're starving.
Yep.
What are you going to eat? For me, the other night, that was, peanut butter pretzels, dried mango, chips and salsa.
Delicious.
3 cheese circles.
Okay, 3.
Yeah, specifically. That's what I had.
No, I love that.
And deli sliced turkey that I put mustard on.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So that was my girl dinner. And then, you top it off with a couple chocolate covered espresso beans.
That's what I was going to say. Where's the dessert?
Yeah.
Where's the sweet?
So I had that, and I had, you ever had mochi ball ice cream?
You ever had?
You ever dabbled?
Yeah, I dabbled. Are you like the matcha girly, or do you like
I had the strawberry. I like the
from TJ's. Where are you getting it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
So
girl dinner.
I had some of that, and
Yeah,
then I lastly had to top it all off with a ginger chew. Have you ever had those?
Absolutely.
You ever had?
Oh, I've heard.
You ever had? You heard?
I had it. I heard. Yeah, that's a good girl dinner. Mine. My recent one, just in case you wanted to know.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was rude of me.
Thank you. Popcorn, totally forgiven. Popcorn, Lily's dark chocolate chips. Drizzle that on top.
Lily's
let 'em,
dark chocolate chips.
Yeah. They're like sugar-free, Sprout, Whole Foods
Oh,
deliciousness.
okay.
And then I love hitting my macros while I eat my girl dinner. So it's like a lot of protein. I love dipping. There has to be multiple dips.
Love a dip.
Like have you had the bitchin' sauce from Whole Foods? Oh, you must try. It's delicious. It's so good.
I don't know. I'm scared, but okay.
It's so good. It's like spicy. It's like nutty. I think it's made out of nuts. I don't even know. There's like no dairy in it. It's freaking phenomenal.
I love it. So lastly on girl dinner, in addition to Trader Joe's, this is Popeyes marketing.
The chicken place?
Yes, Popeyes, the fried chicken place.
What?
This
Yeah,
is my
heard.
meal. I call this girl dinner. Girl dinner.
Which
Girl dinner.
see that's
That's
this
a noise.
is a little bit better than first of all, yeah, that's the song that
That's
I
the
love.
song.
This is a little bit better than Trader Joe's to me because I don't have to do any work for this, you know?
Yeah,
I just go on, I click girl dinner, and it is an amalgamation, second time I use that word, of all the different things that you would want.
Wait, that's all in a girl dinner?
I need to know how much that cost, but yeah, so we have mac and cheese, rice
Cajun
and beans,
fries.
mashed potatoes with Cajun gravy, Cajun fries, coleslaw, and a biscuit.
You just call it coleslaw? That was awesome.
What do you call it?
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw. It's coleslaw.
Thank you. Coleslaw with the L-E, you know?
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw. Anyway,
Comment
that's
below.
wild. Over $19. I'm sure it is. You just ordered everything in the store.
Well, but that's small portions. $19 is a lot.
I really am like so hungry. I would like to do this evening.
I
That's what
don't
I'm gonna order.
know. Plus, with the delivery fees, everybody likes to jump on the trend, but
Yep.
they're missing the essence, the core of the trend, which is I am not buying food. I'm eating whatever is left in my house.
I'm a raccoon.
Therefore, saving. I'm a raccoon.
I'm a raccoon.
I'm a raccoon. I'm a trash troll, and I'm
Yes.
saving money by
Yes.
eating what's left in my environment.
Right.
It's still a hefty amount.
in my environment.
I mean, maybe you can speak to this as a
That
marketing
adds
person.
up. That I would buy into that so fast. Like if I was in Trader Joe's and I saw a girl dinner thing, I'd be like, "That's what I'm doing for dinner. I'm having girl dinner. I'm making girl dinner. I'm doing it. I'm buying into it." Like I am America. I would do that.
You're capitalist.
I am the capitalist.
Okay,
of
perfect.
The two of us. Yeah.
Speaking of something I'd buy into,
Tell me.
our guest today, Josh Nasar.
I love the
Love
guy.
him. Totally
Yes.
bought into him.
Done.
And I
Signed,
did have the
sealed,
pleasure
delivered.
of watching live and in person, and you're gonna have the pleasure of watching a video of him cooking crab cakes with
Yes.
our friend Chuck Motto.
Chuck Motto.
On Comedy Supper Club.
Let's go.
Let's take a look.
Flip it.
I'm not doing this. No, I'm not.
I see. I like him. He's so
He's cute.
nice.
That is so ghost.
Beautiful.
Nailed it.
Does he not like crab? What's the deal?
No, I think he was just stressed about it falling apart. I was in the audience while they were filming that. It smelled so good. Yeah.
Oh, I would give anything.
I ran into Josh once at a comedy show that I was performing in. He left before my set, thank God. But
get out of here.
No.
He would have loved it.
No. I saw him at Comedy Supper Club. He was so funny. Cooked all these great things. And then I saw him at this, but I was in the audience, so he had no idea who I was. Saw him at this comedy show, and I went up to him and I was like, hey, like, I saw you at Comedy Supper. He was so nice.
Aww.
Like, followed me on Instagram. So sweet. I felt like my butt was going to fall off. I was like, this is crazy. You're so nice.
What the heck? You love a nice guy.
Yeah, and then I manically messaged him the other day when the headliner of my show dropped out and was like, hello, can you maybe do this show tonight? Yeah. And he responded a little while later and was like, yeah, I'm down.
No way.
I know. And we didn't end up having him, unfortunately, because somebody else had already responded.
What a
But
great
I really
guy.
hope to have him on the next one. This is really what blew him up online.
I was wondering if we could look at each other awkwardly and not smile.
I love humanity. This is the shit I live for.
Just such humble comedy.
It's so good. It's so good. Wait! And he's in his car.
The scene of the stardom.
It's the set. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for hopping on. Such a joy. Is this the car that you drive around and yell nice things at people in?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Any car, wherever I'm at in the country, I do it from whatever car I'm in.
Come on.
Oh
So
my
where are you
gosh.
currently right now?
I am currently about to hit Hollywood Boulevard to go to Press Juicery because I'm going on a juice cleanse.
No. Like now? Like
Yeah.
you're starting tonight?
Yeah, well, I love them.
Why?
What?
What is the, as
That's
someone,
not true.
I mean, we're making a whole show about food here
Right.
and how food is fun.
Right.
But you're not eating food. What's fun about juice?
Yeah, no. It's fun because so usually when I make it at home, I do spinach, ginger, kale, green apple, celery, carrots.
Classic.
And I make it myself, and it's very healing to actually do it yourself. And then it just totally cleanses you out, and it makes you feel bright and vibrant. And every single time that I've done it, people are like, wow, you look different. You look good. What have you been eating? What are you doing? You sleeping well? What's going on?
Just green. Just
What do
drinking
you
the
do when you
greens.
want to chew something, though?
It's just discipline. That's all. I just do it for a couple days. I'm not
that's
doing it
why I
forever
can't
and
do
ever
it.
and ever.
That's
Yeah,
why I can't do
yeah.
it. I don't have that.
I'm a big foodie person, though. Like
Sure.
last night, I had some barbecue. Food is like everything to me.
Okay.
Everything.
Yes.
So I'm just doing the cleanse so I can get. It's like an alcoholic who's like, I'm not going to drink for a while so I can drink. It's like food. I'm not going to eat for a couple days. I'm going to cleanse, and then I can eat again.
And we know how well that works for alcoholics, so I'm glad
Yeah.
you're...
Yeah, it works great.
Does it count as juicing if you just puree food into juice?
Potatoes.
No, you can't take brisket and puree it and drink
Damn.
it and go, that's a
Because
juice.
I was like, then I could do it.
Then I'd be totally down. Yeah,
If I
absolutely.
could blend bread into juice and drink
And by the way,
it.
it doesn't have to be all or nothing. So like, I'm going to probably still have some like egg whites or cream of wheat or whatever. I'm not like psycho about it.
Right,
you know?
you're gonna eat bad food and juice is what you're gonna do.
Egg whites are delicious.
I'm just kidding.
Hit the macros.
Don't dislike me. So Josh, how have you been dealing with the stardom of going, viral, and do people start recognizing you when you lean out your car now?
So on a micro level, I've been going to therapy because it's a lot.
Right,
I mean,
dude.
this last 10 days, I've had 100 million views in 10 days.
What? Bro.
Yeah.
You got some barbecue to celebrate.
It's a lot. Picture, like, every video I posted for the last 10 days basically has 1 million or more views.
That's
up to 10 million. So it's almost like going to Las Vegas and pulling the slot machine, and every time you're winning.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Well, that's
So
a
what
lot.
it does to you mentally is it's pretty intense. It's about keeping it right sized. None of this matters. It's all a bunch of crap that could go away tomorrow.
Come on.
So just be, take it slowly, and also trying to expand on what I'm doing into touring the world doing stand-up.
Let's
Mark
go.
Zuckerberg is quaking.
When I was 18, I was sending videos into MTV,
Oh my god.
trying to do what I'm doing.
Wow.
I think it was 20 years ago, 15 years ago, I hired a camera crew and I drove cross country and I go, just film me. They're like, what? I go, I don't know, just film me. And I was just doing crazy stuff. And then,
What?
do you remember a guy named Tom Green?
No.
So Tom Green was on MTV back in the day. He did a prank show, and he was married to Drew Barrymore at the time. You know, he's big. So I was on Sunset Boulevard, and I'm looking to my right, and I see him. I had a DVD of me driving cross country, and I threw it to him from my car.
No
and
way.
He got it, and then he had it on his coffee table for months, like as a coffee coaster. And then one day he put it in. He's like, "Oh, this is good," and then they signed me to a deal.
That's incredible.
Nothing came from that, but I've been doing the same thing, but now, and the name of that was called Good Clean Fun.
Right.
Love.
I had a series Bible. I had, the DVDs. I had write-ups. I did a whole thing. And now the technology caught up to what I've been doing for 20 years.
Yeah.
And now I taught myself how to edit and do everything. So I just do everything myself.
I love that. And now it's like, instead of throwing DVDs into cars, you're just yelling at people into their direct car.
Yeah. That's literally what I do.
Cut out the middleman.
Somebody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of good, clean fun, I feel like you had a lot of fun in cooking with Chuck Motto on Comedy Supper Club.
Chuck, he's so nice, and he's such a generous host and a good guy, and he made me laugh. But like, all I wanted to do is just keep. I didn't care about the show. I was like, I just want to eat the crabs. I don't care about the show. I want the food. I don't care.
Right.
So
definitely makes it hard.
It was really fun. I had a good time doing it.
There you go.
Okay, so best meal you've had in LA recently?
That doesn't involve juice.
I think it's called Bloodso's Barbecue.
Yes.
On La Brea.
Let's
I just
go.
went there last night alone because that's how I roll.
Love.
And I got 2 entrees. The guy goes, "Wait, do you want a half order of each?" I go, "No, I want a full order of each." And I got the ribs that were very, very lean, and then I got the lean brisket, and I ate all of it.
Not to be creepy at all, but like as a server, as someone who works in a restaurant, if someone shows up alone and just confidently, there's nothing hotter.
No.
There's nothing better. So if you're single out there and you want to get picked up by a server.
Let me ask you a question. Does it take me down a notch that I brought my laptop and I had my headphones on and I was editing my videos while I was eating ribs?
I think the laptop brings you down a couple pegs, but the ribs bring you back up.
Back up. You've evened it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Net positive. Okay, so now you're going to go on a comedy tour, right?
That's the goal.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
And so how do you plan your tour locations? Do you just go where the wind takes you, where they want you?
No, definitely not. So the great thing about technology is it can be manipulated. So I'm right now speaking to different companies. I'm looking to see how I can capture everybody's information down to the zip code. I could be on the treadmill and I can type in, zip code 91453 and then spread my fingers apart to 53 miles. And everybody that has signed up wants me to come do stand-up. It will populate and I can shoot them a text or an email.
Wow.
So
what?
I'm in the process of building all that right now. Literally, as we speak, the website designer is doing that. I'm speaking to different companies, and that will be essentially on the faceplate of my website.
Nice.
And then also when you message me on social media, you'll get an auto reply telling you how to sign up. So then
amazing.
I can look and go, well, how many people I have in Wisconsin? Oh, I have 6,000 people in Wisconsin. Well, guess what? I'm going to Wisconsin.
Wow.
So that's the dream. Now, whether I can, make that come to fruition, but that's the technological idea.
That's really cool. I don't know who invented that, but is it weird that my first thought was that it was probably the same person who did like the sex offenders registry? Because I was just thinking,
This is the show.
this is how my brain works. Because I was just thinking, like, okay, like you're seeing how many people are like in your area, and the first thing I thought of was that's like when you like go onto the sex registry, you can see how many sex offenders there are in your area, and then I thought, well, there's quite a few comics where that Venn diagram probably overlaps.
Not you though. For
Not
sure,
you.
not you.
I'm trying to think of a joke. I have so many jokes.
Don't hurt yourself.
I want to piggyback off of what your idea is, but I'm
Right.
like, that will get me canceled. That will get me canceled.
That brings me to my next question, actually, because I was going to ask you, as somebody who has like a really wholesome but like hysterical comedy presence online, I would say, like you do comedy that I think, at least for me, makes people feel good about themselves, and it's really fun to watch. That is something that I wonder, like, how do you feel about cancel culture then? Like, because was that just born out of like you just love that kind of comedy, or was that born out of like?
No. No. It was strictly a business decision.
Okay.
Tell
I started
us.
posting, and I had racier content before.
Right.
And then I go, well, I want to get brand deals. I want to be the guy that gives things away to people. So like Hyundai 2 months ago gave me a car, and I just gave it to a stranger.
No
Oh my
way.
God.
So I want to be the guy that pulls up next to a young family. Funny, ha ha ha. By the way, Pampers sponsors me. Here's unlimited diapers till the baby doesn't need it, and 50 grand towards college. I want to be that guy who just gives things away.
That's incredible.
So, business decision, I go, well, one, and I spoke to somebody who kind of knows a lot more about it. He said, you got to clean up your page. All of your stand-up that references sex, drugs, rock and roll, take it down. So I essentially go, let me be Disney guy. And then I have stand-up. If I want to satisfy that, where I can just be raw, like a comic, then that's my stand-up tour. I don't need to do both.
Sure.
Whoa.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that. I think that's really cool. Also, speaking of really cool, if you happen to come into another car, I got T-boned, so you're welcome to send that next one my way.
Was it your fault?
No.
Wait, that's the dumbest question I could ask. No, it's not your fault. You got T-boned. Yes. Are you okay?
Oh, I mean, physically, sure. Mentally, I've never been, but that's, neither here nor
We're working
there.
on that. We're working on that.
Yeah,
She's
it's
gonna
an
be fine.
ongoing process.
Right.
What do you say if somebody comes to your stand-up show thinking they're going to get what you post online, but then they end up getting something totally different? Like, how do you handle situations like that?
So it's actually not totally different.
Oh,
it
really?
may be adult humor, but no one would leave my show being offended. It's just silly. And I also ask permission of the audience. I go, I know what you've seen online. Do you mind if I tell you what's really in my brain? And they go,
I
yeah.
love
Are
that.
you sure?
Oh,
And
that's
then
awesome.
All of a sudden, they're involved with me on stage.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I make a joke. I'm like, I didn't want to do this. So it's...
You get the audience to consent before you raw dog them.
We like that.
But it also makes it, when you do that, I heard what you just said. It also makes them...
I was wondering.
part of it. They're part of it then. Then they're like
Yeah.
part of it. It's more of a conversation.
Yeah. Is that what you say when you don't think something's funny? You just say, I heard what you just said?
I am constantly editing myself to not say anything on camera that's going to get me in trouble at all whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. So there's been 5 things that you said that are so hilarious, and I'm like, I could definitely say something, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess my goal by the end of the interview is to break you.
Get him to crack. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to make a bad one, but I feel like that would get me canceled. Anyway.
See, now that's what I've been going through. That's what I've been going through for the last 20 minutes.
Is that hard for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a comic first. I'm a stand-up comedian first. This is all other is nonsense.
Well, speaking of stand-up comedy, we're going to wrap up soon, but I also don't know if you put 2 and 2 together, but I am the one who messaged you the other day about doing my show and then was like, just kidding.
No,
on
you
Instagram.
messaged me and then you got somebody else. I
Yeah,
get it.
and
That's
then I
fine.
got somebody else.
I just have to get more followers, likes, and comments.
Yeah, you just have to
shares.
be better at what you do, and you know,
blow up a little bit
blow up
more.
a little bit more. As someone speaking with 1,300 followers, I know. Before we go, can you tell us where the people can find you?
Where can we find you?
other than at YumCrunch?
So it's just my name across all platforms, Josh Nasar, Josh, like NASA, the space program.
It's not rocket science.
There it is.
Well, thank you so much, Josh, for joining us. We really appreciate it, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you in the near future.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have fun with your juice. I love him.
Me too. He's so wholesome. That
More
was
people
so
should be like
sweet.
Josh.
I agree. Well, it just makes me want to yell at people out of my car,
Yeah.
kind things to say to them, more so than I already do.
Yeah, if everybody who catcalled just yelled nice
Can
things.
you imagine? The world would be such a better
They
place.
were just like, hey, you are doing a great job.
Yes.
Anyway, I don't want to cry today, so we're going to
fan.
move on.
Right, reining it in.
Well, Josh might be my sweet for today, but hopping into the sweet and sours of the week.
I'm going to start sour. My sour is... this is so sad, but wow. I'm just going to say it. The 2 restaurants that I love more than anything who also employ me are closing.
No!
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's a sad day. It's a really sad day. We just got the news recently. This will probably come out later, but that's a bummer central.
Nice.
But again, everything is kind of up in the air as the dust settles. So,
Well, I hope that the dust is made of cheese and it settles in your favor.
amen.
Cheese dust.
That's what I imagine. Just like That's what I want. There's like cheese dust.
Damn.
So yeah, that's a sour. But the sweet, I really like when it rains.
You do?
And it's raining a lot in LA. Yeah, because we never get it. It's always so sunny.
I'll start with my sour also.
Yes.
My sour is going to be your sweet, actually. My sour is the rain. I'm not loving it.
Okay.
I'm not loving it. It makes me, because it's not light rain. I love a little light rain. It's like monsooning.
It's
I'm
downpouring.
Not
everywhere.
a fan.
You're swimming to work.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Swimming to work. And my sweet is probably Josh Nasar. I'm just gonna go with it. I said it, and I'm gonna go with it.
We
Josh
love a
Nasar.
Josh.
He was
We
great.
love a Josh.
He was great today. He was great when I needed his help with a comedy show. He's a great dude. Check him out. That's my sweet.
That's the sweet. That's what we know.
Okay.
Josh Nasar is the
Well,
goat.
he is the goat. And thanks for you, the viewer, for also being the goat.
Yes.
No, thank you seriously for watching Amuse My Bouche. I hope we amused your bouches today. And we can't wait to see you back here at YumCrunch. Come on back.
See you next time. Boom.
Bye.
Bye.